Have you ever just looked at your computer and thought, how does this thing even work? It kind of feels like a magic box, right? You click, you type, and stuff just happens. Well, today we're going to peek inside that magic box and give it a full-on anatomy lesson. And trust me, you'll be surprised at how simple it all really is.
I mean, it's a totally common feeling. You see how fast everything works, and it just feels like there's some kind of wizardry going on in there. But what if I told you that understanding the inside of your computer is actually way more intuitive than you think?
So, to make this super easy, we're going to use an analogy that you already know inside and out, the human body. As we go through this, we're going to fill in all those blanks on the right. Thinking of your computer's parts like your own body parts is really the key to getting how it all works together.
All right, so keeping that human body analogy in our heads, let's kick off our anatomy lesson. It's time to, metaphorically crack open the case and see what's really going on inside.
First things first, we're going straight to the command center. Just like in our own bodies, the most important jobs are thinking and remembering. So what's the computer's version of a brain?
That would be the CPU, or the central processing unit. This is the brain. Every single time you click your mouse, type a letter, or open a program, the CPU is the part that's processing those commands at like lightning speed. It's the tireless little genius doing all the heavy mental lifting.
Okay, so a brain needs memory to work, right? And your computer actually has two different kinds. You've got your active, right now memory for multitasking, and then you have your permanent, long-term memory. Let's break down how those two work.
This quote just nails it. RAM, that's random access memory, is your computer's short-term memory. It's what's juggling everything you're actively doing, like having 10 Chrome tabs open. If you close them, poof, RAM lets them go. Now your storage, that's your long-term memory. It's where you save your files, your photos, your games, forever. This is your hard drive, or, in a lot of newer machines, an SSD, which is basically a super-fast library that makes everything feel incredibly snappy.
So we've got a brain and we've got memory, but what's connecting everything? And what's giving it all life? Let's look at the computer's life support system. These are the real unsung heroes that keep the whole show running.
The motherboard is the computer's nervous system. It's this giant circuit board where the brain, the memory, and literally everything else we're going to talk about all plug in. It's the communication superhighway that lets all these different parts talk to each other and work as a team.
And of course, nothing works without a pulse. The power supply, or the battery in a laptop, is the heart of your computer. It takes the electricity from your wall outlet and pumps that lifeblood out to every single component. Without it, the brain can't think, the nervous system can't send signals, it's just that fundamental.
Okay, we've covered the internal organs, the very core of the machine. But how does this system actually interact with us and the world around it? Well, this is where the computer's senses come into play.
Input devices are all about how we give the computer commands. The keyboard and mouse let you interact with your hands, right? And things like the microphone and webcam let it take in audio and visual information from your world. It's how we talk to the computer.
And once the computer's brain processes our commands, it needs a way to show us the results. That's where output devices come in. The screen shows us what's happening visually, the speakers give us sound, and a printer can even make a physical copy of its work. This is how the computer talks back to us.
So now that you know the anatomy, how about we become computer doctors for just a second, yeah? We're going to check the vitals on your own machine right now so you can see all of these parts working together in real time. It's pretty cool.
Go ahead and try this with me. If you're on a Windows PC, just press Control, Shift, and Escape all at the same time. That'll open your task manager. If you're on a Mac, you can find the same info in your activity monitor. Now, just open a web browser, maybe a couple of other apps, and just watch. You'll literally see the CPU, the brain, start working harder. You'll see your memory, your short-term memory, start to fill up. See, you're watching your computer's anatomy live in action.
So this leaves us with a final practical question for you. As you go about your day, which part of your computer is the busiest? Is it the brain, the memory, something else? The cool part is now you can actually find out. And the next time you're shopping for a new computer, those specs won't just be random numbers. You'll know they're talking about the brain, the memory, the heart. That magic box isn't so mysterious anymore, is it?